Gladiator shows were among the most popular in ancient Rome. Thousands crowded into the Colosseum to watch trained fighters battle to the death. But behind the grand stage lay the dark tales of the gladiators. The practice of gladiatorial combat emerged in ancient Rome in the 3rd century BC as part of funeral rites called munus. Gladiator shows were initially intended to honor the deceased by staging fights in front of crowds. Gladiators, often slaves or prisoners of war, were forced into combat for the entertainment of the masses. They lived harsh lives in ludus, specialized gladiator schools. Intense physical training, lack of adequate food, and squalid conditions were their daily reality. Gladiator training was designed to prepare them for arena combat. They learned fighting techniques and built physical strength, agility, and endurance. Additionally, they underwent psychological training to cope with the pressures of the arena. The gladiators' diet consisted of legumes, lentils, and barley, with a barley-based drink called posca as their main beverage. They rarely ate meat, except for the most skilled who were given high-quality meat. Gladiators lived within a strict hierarchy, where the best received the best treatment while the worst were demeaned like animals. However, some managed to gain fame, wealth, and even freedom. But beside of it, the majority of gladiators were more prone to retire as a result of injuries or advancing age, rather than attaining freedom. Gladiator shows had a significant influence on Roman culture. They were regarded as symbols of courage, endurance, and loyalty. The presence of gladiators in shows was also used by the Roman government to divert the public's attention from political and social issues. Despite the brutality, some gladiators formed close bonds in the barracks, creating their own social hierarchy with senior gladiators mentoring the younger ones. Although gladiator shows were filled with violence, the lives of gladiators behind the scenes were complex and full of suffering. They were forced to endure harsh and uncertain lives, but found ways to survive and form bonds with each other. As spectators, we must remember the humanity behind this deadly spectacle. Gladiator shows gradually declined with changes in cultural and political landscapes within the Roman Empire. By the 5th century AD, with the rise of Christianity and waning interest in violence, gladiator fights were eventually banned by Emperor Honorius in 404 AD.